Welcome to my new viewers, to my subscribers, welcome back. My name is Mike. This is my channel where I look at, review, and try different craps strategies. Thanks for joining. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to basically look at 3 pressing strategies and kind of compare them and kind of weigh them out on their pros and cons. The 3 strategies that I like a lot that I'm going to compare are basically the double tap, the 2-step, and the triple lux. So I kind of think of the double tap as a lower aggression type strategy, where the 2-step and the triple lux are higher. Maybe the triple lux might be a little higher than the 2-step in aggression. They are all played a little bit differently, and I guess based on your level of risk, you can determine which one kind of fits your style. And so I probably won't play a lot of rolls. I won't roll the dice a lot, but I'll probably just lay out the initial setup and talk about each one. So let's start with the first one. That's the double tap. So it is basically a $44 inside initial setup. So you basically wait for a point to be established, which really all of these strategies do that. So once a point is established, you will then place 44 inside, which is a $10 table, a $10 bet. So this would definitely work at a $10 table. So now that I've got a point here, let me show you how that works. Let me go ahead and just lock in my 6 and 8 and click on the 5. And it's basically 10, 12, 12, and 10. Let's make that a buy bet. There we go. So this is the initial setup. 10 on the 5 and 9, $12 on the 6 and 8. Basically what you're going to do here is when you hit one of these numbers, you're going to press to the number that's on this table. So on the $10 bets, you'll press to 25. On the $12 bets, you'll press to 30. On the second hit on that number, you collect and regress back down to the original bet. So if you hit the 5 2 times, or if you hit the 6 2 times, you regress down. Now, one of the variations was that if you would hit the 5 one time, the 6 one time, and the 8 one time, you still haven't collected or regressed. So now you've hit 3 and it's the double tap. They basically want you to consider just collecting anyway and going back to the original strategy. If you hit a 5, a 6, and 8, or a 5, and 8, and 9, versus hitting the 9 twice or the 8 twice. Okay, so that is the double tap. Very simple, easy to learn. Should not be very aggressive, should not lose you a lot, but you know, again, with the lower aggressions is the smaller wins. So let's move over to the 2-step. So very similar in strategy, plays a little bit different. Let me just take these bets down. So I still have a point. So again, after the point, the person that wanted to show this strategy, I don't know if they just had a bad taste in their mouth with the 0.7 ounce, but they basically waited for 2 rolls to go past the come out. Once the point was established, they waited for 2 rolls just so they wouldn't get a quick 0.7 out. Lot of controversy. The 7 can roll at any time. It could roll the first roll after the point, it could roll the 20th roll after the point. But anyway, it starts out with different initial bets. So what it basically does is it puts $10. Let me try to set this up. $10 across to get the 4 and the 10, and then an extra $10 on the 5 and the 9, and then $30 total on the 6 and 8. So this is a $120 initial setup. A lot more than the $44 on the double tap. So a little bit more initial investment, but it's also a two-step or two-hit strategy. So on your first hit, you're going to press according to this table. Okay, so the $10 bet goes to 25, the $20 bet goes to 50, the $30 bet goes to 66. The second hit, if you just look at this table, the $10 on the second hit will go to 50. The second hit on the $20 bet will go to 80. And on the $30 bet, it'll go to 102, and you will collect that. Once you're over 100, you collect. So they do also suggest collecting on the 5 and the 9 after the second hit because you're so close to 100. But on the 4 and 10, you're only at 50, so they want one more hit. So it kind of I guess that's kind of a three-step on the 4 and the 10. But you take one more hit on the 4 and 10 to get it to 100, then you collect and you start over. You go back down to your initial bet. So a little bit more aggression, a little bit more initial betting, but still, if you can roll a lot of points, a lot of numbers, you'll do well. Not really sure why you want to wait for 2 rolls. That's really up to you. I know other YouTubers that say every roll needs to count, so you don't want to be waiting if a box number hits that you could have got paid on. So now let's talk about the Triple Lux. This is probably what I would call the most aggressive bet, even though it only starts with a 96 across. So where the two-step had varying initial bets, they started with higher 6 and 8s and much lower initial bets on the 4 and 10. The Triple Lux is basically $15 across. So if I would just take these bets down and go highlight my $5 chip, go across 3 times, there's my $96 across. So you cap the 6 and 8 at 18, but you're basically 15 on every box number, cap the 6 and 8 at 18, and then you basically here you're going to press after your first 2 hits, and you're not going to collect anything until after that third hit. So if you look at the 4 and 10, $15 initial bet, your first hit you're going to press to 40. The second bet you're going to press to 100, and then on your third bet you collect. On your third hit you collect. So triple 3. So on the 5 and 9, your $15 bet, your first hit presses to 36. Your second hit presses to 86. Your third hit you collect. 6 and 8, same thing. $18 initial bet presses to 42. Your second hit presses to 60, and your third hit you would collect that and regress back down to your initial bets. So why don't we, let's see, I just got a couple minutes left. Why don't we roll out the Triple Lux, because that's the one that I really seem to kind of like a lot right now. Let's go ahead and just see what happens. I will turn it on turbo mode so that we can go pretty quick. Okay, so there's an 8. So the 8 paid 21. So here, the 8, the $18 bet, they want to press it to 42. So on the 8, you would just go ahead and push that up to 42. And if you can hit that one again, it will go up to 90. Well, there's the 6. It's the sister of the 8, so it's also going to go to 42. Speaking of sisters, I forgot to mention on the 2-step, when you hit one of these numbers, and I don't know why they do this, but if you hit the 5, you don't press the 5 up to 50, you press the sister up to 50, the 9. I don't know. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but that's the way they explained it. So anyway, let's continue with the Triple Lux, see if we can't make a quick a score here. Okay, there's a 9. That's $15 and a 9, that pays 21. We're going to press that to 36. Now, again, I showed this on my video. If I just press it up by 5 units, or by 1 unit, which is $5, it goes to 35. The reason we go to 36 is because the next payoff at 36 is easier for the dealers. On bubble craps, I'm on a buy bet, so if I would have just put this on the place, it would have been better to pay it out. But when you do a buy, you get a little bit more, and so the next hit on the 36 I'm showing is 86. I think it's actually a little bit more if it's a buy bet. Maybe we can hit it and I'll show you. Well, there's the point. So that's going to go to 36 also. Oops. And we're going to take that bet off. Let's try to get one more, show a second one here. And that bears a 7 out. But anyway, that's really all I wanted to do on this video. I wanted to show 3 different strategies that use pressing as the way to progress up and back down in your bets. And these are good tables to kind of keep on your phone, keep them with you when you're at the table or next to you if you're at the bubble craps machine, just so you'll know what the next level of pressing should go to. So anyway, that's really all I wanted to show today. Hope everyone's having a good day. It is Friday here. The sun is shining. It's going to be a good weekend, and I hope everyone gets a chance to get out and enjoy some of the good weather in their neighborhood, in their area. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.